Good morning, everybody. Welcome to yoga. My name is Mitzi. Today, if you have available to you, if you could grab yourself either a towel, like a hand towel, or if you have an old tie, or if you actually have a yoga strap, something to hold on to. We're going to be needing that when we come down to the floor near the end of class. So if you want to have that available to you, that would be very helpful for you. Obviously, if you don't have anything like that, you can do it without. But I mean, everybody hopefully has a towel at home. You could at least use that if you don't have the other items. Okay, and then you can just set those things off to the side and then have yourself a nice comfortable place to sit. We are going to start class this morning seated, and then we'll gradually start to build some heat in our body and start to flow and then come up to a standing position. We have 2 sequences standing today that include strength, flexibility, and balance, and then we'll bring it back down to the floor. And as always, class also includes some core work and lots of long, nice, deep stretches to really help open us up, help to strengthen our joints, our muscles, our bones, and help to elongate those muscles and make us feel better. So that's what we're looking at in class today always, is just trying to do things that make us feel good and feel better so that when we finish our yoga class, we feel better than what we started. So if you're ready, please join me. We're going to have a seat on our mat. So it's called Sukhasana, or seated easy pose with the legs crisscrossed in front. If this is not comfortable for you, by all means, feel free to stretch your legs further out in front of you. We're going to slide our hands up to our thighs to begin with here, opening our palms upward and letting our fingers curl slightly in and letting our thumbs touch our first 2 fingers. Please go ahead and close your eyes. Good. And with your eyes closed, it just makes your other senses a little bit sharper. So I want you to really focus in on how you feel. How does your back feel? How do your hips feel? Shoulders, neck. Take and kind of shake it out all a little bit, adjust, and just kind of see where you're at this morning. And then do your best to think about lifting the chest and lengthening our spine, reaching the crown of our head towards the sky. Let's take some nice deep full breaths in through our nose and out through our nose as well. See if you can hear your breath as you inhale, as well as when you exhale. See if you can feel your breath and where it travels, where it originates and where it ends. See if you can clear your mind, quiet your thoughts, and really tune into just your breath. And after just a couple of breaths, if you can manage that, you'll start to feel your eyes softening, feel your jaw and your cheeks relax and drop. And feel any tension in your neck or your shoulders just kind of fall away, creating a nice light, open space between your shoulders. As we go through class today, I'm going to remind you of this deep, slow breath. It's a very vital and important part of class. It helps to keep us in the right frame of mind, which helps our body to relax, which in turn helps us to stretch a little deeper and get a little more out of every single posture. Everything that happens in our body is connected with our breath. Before we open our eyes and get started, lastly, I want you to remind yourself to be kind to yourself today, free from judgments. Don't worry if you can't do something. It's not important to worry about that. It's important to concentrate on what we can do and how we can make ourselves feel better and feel stronger. Let's go ahead and slowly open our eyes. And let's take that breath in now and reach those arms to the sky, strong and long. Exhale, return them down, tuck the chin to the chest. Again, inhale, scoop them up and reach as if the air had substance. Press through the air, drawing the chin down. Again, deep breath, inhale, scooping up that air around you. And exhaling, reaching your hands as if you're pressing down if the air were heavy. One more time, inhale, reach up tall. And exhale, press through the air. Keep your right hand on the floor. Let's reach our left arm up and over, lengthening through our side body here. Wrap your hand around your head and gently guide your ear to your shoulder without pulling on the head, just a gentle pressure, feeling the stretch through the side of our neck. Bring that head back to center. Take that hand that's overhead, draw it to the outside of your right leg, and then rotate the spine to look over your back right shoulder. Come back to center. Let's take a deep breath. Scoop those arms up. Press through the air. Exhale. Then take that right arm now and reach up and over, looking down to your left hand, or if you prefer, up to your right arm. Let that hand guide around the side of your head, gently drawing the ear to the shoulder. Nice, gentle stretch through the neck. Head comes center, reach it tall, rotate the spine, pulling the abdominal muscles in as we look past our back left shoulder. We're going to do all of that one more time for each side of our body. Please take a deep breath. Scoop those arms up. Exhale, press through the air. Left hand reaches up and over. Big, long stretch here. Wrap your hand around your head. Gently guide the ear to the shoulder. Reach the hand to the sky and rotate, looking over our back shoulder. And then rotate back to center. Last time, deep breath. Inhale, scoop up that air. Exhale, press through the fingers and through the air. Right arm reaches up and over, stretching through the side body. Wrap the hand around the head, gently guiding your ear to your shoulder. Reaching the head and arm up to the sky. Rotate, looking over the back shoulder. Beautiful. Coming to center, let's take our legs out in front of us. I will turn sideways so you can see back alignment. I want you to sit up as tall as you can. Grab the backs of your legs and then exhale, round over your tail, opening up your back, drawing your chin to your chest. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine, lifting the head. Exhale, round the spine, roll over, drawing the chin to the chest. Let's add boat's pose to this. Inhale, straighten up the spine. Now tip it back. See if you can lift your feet. Don't have to though. Maybe today you stay right here. Either way though, we're tipping back, feeling those abs engaged. Come to neutral, round the spine, draw your chin to your chest. Feel those shoulder blades pulling apart. Inhale, straight spine. One more time. Exhale, lean back, tipping into boat's pose, engaging through your abdominal muscles, kind of waking those babies up. Good. Feet come back to a flat position. Now round forward like the shape of a turtle's shell or tortoise shell. And then come up to neutral. Let's open those legs wide to the side. Flex forward, drawing the chest down. And then round the spine and roll up. Let's do that again. Flex it forward, opening those knees. Tuck the chin, round the spine, come up. One more time. Ease on down, opening through those hips. And then roll through the back and come up. Moving our warm-up onto our hands and knees. Bring those knees together, swing them around behind you. Line up your hands so they're underneath your shoulders and your knees so they're underneath your hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine, tipping that tailbone up as you look forward. Exhale, rounding into cat, drawing your chin into your chest. And please go ahead and repeat this around 5 or 6 times, but just go at your own pace. So when you need to inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. When you need to exhale, round the spine, rolling up as far as you can. Really pulling in from your abdominal muscles when you do that. Think about peeling those shoulder blades apart when you round up. creating more space. Get rid of that tension that likes to accumulate back there underneath those shoulder blades. Good job. So we're going to change the cat stretch to a down dog. So we're going to change it from cat to dog. So we're going to round here or lengthen into cow. Then tuck our toes under and press into down dog. Now, if for some reason you can't be upside down, you're welcome to stick with the cat stretch instead. Touch those knees back down. Keep the toes tucked under. Give me cow, arching. Again, exhale, lift the knees and press back to down dog. Remember, in down dog, keep those knees slightly soft here as you warm up, and really think about lengthening the spine and tipping your tail up to the sky. Drawing those knees back down. Let's do one more, please. Arching into cow and exhaling into down dog. Hold your dog position. Let's walk the dog now by pedaling your heels right and left. Feeling that stretch all the way down to your calf, all the way to your Achilles tendon. Press both heels down evenly. Lift both heels up into a calf raise. Press both heels down and lift both heels up. Press them down now, hold. Come forward into plank. Hold your plank. Press back into down dog. If this becomes too much for you, you can come to child's pose. Everyone press forward to plank, then you can come to a plank on your knees. Press back to down dog or child's pose, and then out to plank. So keep flowing between those two postures. Press to child's pose or down dog. Come forward to plank. Draw those abs in 2 more times. Starting to feel those arms warm up, yeah? Come forward to plank. Feel the core starting to fire. 1 more time. Press back. And come forward. Great job. Now, either from your knees or your toes, Chaturanga, lower slowly to the mat. Great job. Shake your wrists out, shake the shoulders out. Then we're going to slide the hands back so they're just around shoulder height. The elbows are tucked in at your sides. Keeping your chin tucked in so you're looking down. Inhale and extend the spine. Spine extension, it's not a very big movement. And then exhale, lower down. Deep breath again, inhale. Now this is option 1. If you'd like to go a little step further, let your hands lift with your chest. So they're hovering off the ground, and we lower it down. Deep breath, inhale, lift, and lower it down. And again, inhale, lift, and lower it down. 2 more times, getting our lower back warmed up here, and release. Last time, deep breath, inhale. And release. Tuck those elbows now in underneath your shoulders. Let your hands be flat and to the floor so they're turned down. Chest elongates. Pull the abdominal muscles in. This is called Sphinx pose. It's a modification of Cobra. Nice gentle way to stretch the abdominal wall and strengthen our lower back. Good. From here, we're going to lift those hips up off the floor into a modified plank. So lift those hips if you can. Good. Now you can stay here on your knees, or if you're able, tuck those toes under and come to a full-on plank. Then what we're going to do is either from the knees or from the toes, you're going to change the position of your right knee. So either tap it down or lift it up, and then switch, tap and lift. So one knee is up, one knee is down at all times, alternating back and forth between those knees. Ooh, and now you should feel those abdominal muscles really actively engaging here. Getting nice and warm and getting stronger. Last 4, last 3, last 2. Beautiful. From the elbows, now lift your hips to the sky, pressing your head between your arms. This is called dolphin pose. If this is a bit much for you this morning, knees down, tip the tail up into what's called puppy dog pose. So you choose, you're either a dolphin fin or you're a puppy dog. Tailbone lifted up though, head pressing between the elbows. Good job winging out those shoulder blades, feeling the space across your back. Everyone drop those knees to the floor now. Walk those hands back, keeping those toes tucked under. See if you can roll back through to your heels, dropping the chin into the chest and let your head hang. Shake it to the right and to the left as long as that doesn't make you dizzy. And then up and down. And then relax those shoulders. If you can, crisscross the hands over your biceps, letting the arms hang, feeling the space across your back. And if that bothers your back and you need support, put your hands on your thighs instead. Good, then hands will come down to the thighs for everyone. Walk them up to your thighs so they're above the knees. And then round the spine up nice and slow. Head coming, laugh. Roll those shoulders back. Last piece of our warm-up. My mat's a little crooked. That drives me nuts. Doesn't that drive you nuts? Go ahead and let's take our feet and place them hip distance apart. Hip distance apart. And we're going to take a deep breath here and reach those arms to the sky. Push your hips forward, feeling that gentle back bend, that arching of the back. And then slowly and gently exhale and dive out over your legs, bringing your hands to any part of your leg or the floor, wherever you can reach, pulling the chest inward to feel your hamstrings open up and your lower back release. On an inhale, let's press into our shins or our thighs and reach the crown of the head forward. If you were to look from the side view, our back should be flat like the top of the table. So I could stick a tray of cookies on your back and you could hold them, right? Exhale, fold back over, releasing the back now, letting the head release. Bending our knees, we draw the abs in, look forward and reach up to the sky. Once again, pressing the hips forward, looking up into that arch. And exhale those arms down. Let's repeat that a little faster. Deep inhale, moving through this. Exhale with our breath, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, extend the spine. Exhale, float back down. Inhale, bending the knees, we rise. Reaching up, arching here at the top. Exhale, close the arms. 2 more sets. Deep inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Chin in. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Zip those abs in like you had a zipper on them. Zip them right up and in. Exhale, dive back over and release. Inhale, bend the knees and rise, pushing the hips forward. And exhale and close. Last time. Deep breath, inhale those arms. Exhale, swan dive out. Chin into the chest. Inhale, half lift, elongate and reach. And exhale and release. Inhale, we bend and rise, pressing the hips forward. Holding here now, bring your hands together, neutral spine, look straight ahead. Blown palm, take those arms and reach them over at a diagonal to your left, lengthening through your rib cage, relaxing down through that right shoulder. Take and sweep it forward now, little half sun circle, all the way around and up to center. And now hold it over to your right side, lengthening through the left side of our body. And then give me that sun circle, nice stretch for our back, all the way around and up. And exhale those arms to the side. Shoulders roll back. Great job, my friends. Feet, let's take them together if we can. If this is uncomfortable for you with balance, feel free to take them a little bit apart if necessary. All right, so we're going to do some chair poses next with the knees together. Inhale those arms to the sky. Exhale, sit back in chair. Inhale, reach the arms and open to the sky. Again, we try. Sit back, look down. Can you see your toes? Try to keep your spine long and your chest open. 2 more times. Sit back in chair. Reach forward. This time, sit back in chair, but bring your hands to your heart and hold. Good. Stay here. Remember, we're sitting back. Turn the tail slightly down. Now see if you can rotate to your left, keeping your knees forward. Maybe some of you can get deeper and drop your elbow towards the outside of your thigh. that's too deep for you, you're rotating the upper half of the body from your core, but your knees stay pointed forward. So press those inner thighs together and that will help you. Good, now what I want you to do is fold over your legs and straighten them out. Bend your right knee only, left leg is straight. Take your left hand and see if you can reach to the sky. Your right hand might be on the floor, but it also might be on your thigh with your elbow on your thigh or your hand on your thigh. Either way, rotating to our left. Great job. Release the hand to the floor and see if you can step your left foot back. Left foot back. Look forward now, find a spot to focus on, like you're in a starting block, like a sprinter. And then drawing your abs in, reach your arms out to the side and rise. Turning the palms in, back heel lifted. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this from the side view, but stay where you're at, please. So this heel is lifted. Bend your back knee a little deeper if you're able. You should feel this openness through the back hip flexor. Take your arms now and make a figure 8 pattern across your right thigh and then swoop it over past your left thigh. So you're drawing a big, gigantic figure 8, nothing moving in your legs, just your torso here. Sweep. Feel the abdominal muscles tighten and rotate, working on our core here as well. Good. 2 more times, please. Swoop and swoop. Last time we swoop and swoop and reach to the sky. Press your back heel down to the floor. Warrior 1 position. Interlace the fingers and temple that first finger. So point your pointer finger, your index finger, reach it high to the sky. Shoulders soft. Reach the arms to the front. Good. I'll call those my Charlie's Angels arms right there, right? Reach back up to the sky. Now slide the hands behind your head. Open those elbows wide. Let's repeat. Deep breath. Inhale. Reach high to the sky. Point the first finger of each hand. Reach out in front of you, opening up those shoulder blades. Keep your front knee bent. Reach back up to the sky. Hands slide down behind your head if you can. Open those elbows. Reach back to the sky. Now take your left hand, draw it to the outside of your right leg or right hip. Look to the right, lifting through your rib cage, pressing firmly down through that back left heel. This is called Revolved Warrior. Nice deep breath. Both hands reach back up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down this time. Interlace the fingers behind you. Open up through the chest and begin to tip it forward into Humble Warrior. Feel your right glute engage, right quadricep tight. Knees over the ankle. Back heel is still pressed down to the floor. Open your chest. Draw your abs in. Feel your spine elongate. Straighten it out. Nice deep breath. Woo, inhale, bring it up. Slide your arms out to the side. Shake them out a little. Lift your back heel and slide it in. Find a spot to focus. Your right leg might be a little tired, and that's a good sign. We want that. That's what we're working for here. Heel is lifted. You can stay right there. If you're struggling with your balance today, I encourage you to stay there. Also, if you feel a little unsteady on your feet today, I encourage you to go near a wall or a chair. So if you need that support, you can reach down and grab it. Good. If you're able, we'll pick that knee up or lift the foot off the floor. Obviously, you can start out here with a little closer to the floor to set down if needed. And then when you feel more comfortable and you're able, get that knee up in line with the hip. For those of you that are feeling rock solid today, I welcome you to rotate into that left leg, bringing your right hand to the outside of that left thigh. And then, of course, the last option is to look back. That makes it even harder. Unwind if you are rotated and release that foot. Well done, gang. Go ahead, shake your legs out. That is great stuff right there. Shake and shimmy those hips and those shoulders. And we're going to repeat all of that from the blown palm. So feet hip distance apart. Inhale, stretch the arms to the sky. Press your palms together and reach to your right, feeling the length in the left side body. Give me that half sun circle. Draw it forward, rounding the spine all the way around, all the way up to center. Feel that through your core. Hold it over to your left side, isolating and breathing. And now circle it forward and around, all the way up. And exhale the arms down. If you can, slide your feet back together, knees squeeze in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back in chair. Inhale, reach up, open. Again, sit back in chair. Inhale, open. 2 more sets. Sit back, firming through your thoughts. Inhale up. This time, as you exhale, sit back, hands together, right to your heart and hold. Good, right at your chest, abs in, squeeze the knees together, keep them pointed forward. Now rotate your torso only. You may stay more upright, or if you're able, get a little lower, drop the elbow. Nice deep breaths here. Come back to center, straighten your legs, drop your hands to whatever part of your leg or the floor that you can touch. Let your chin fold in, let your head relax. And now bend only your left knee. Keep your right leg straight. Feel that stretch up the back of that right leg and potentially through the side where your piriformis lies. We're going to leave our left hand where it's at, so it can either be on the floor, on your shin, on your thigh, wherever you feel comfortable. But then see if you can reach your right arm up to the sky now. Rotating again from the rib cage, and you might find that you feel that now a little bit deeper underneath that glute down the side of the leg as well. And release it down. Good. Take the right foot now and step it back like a kickstand, heel up. Look forward first, draw your abs in, and then when you're ready, reach your arms to the sky. Turn your palms in, turn that tail under, and bend that back knee into a lunge. I'm going to turn sideways again. Stay where you're at. So here's our lunge position. Feel free to drop lower if you're able. Good. From here, we figure eight the arms, circle them to the left, reach up and around, circle to the right. Moving from our abdomen, feel your abdominal muscles isolate here, lift and rotate. Your legs, hips, and below don't move. They stay in place. Two more times. Last time. Reach both arms up to the sky. Palms touch, press your right heel to the floor. Bend that left knee and drive that leg forward. Point the index finger of each hand up to the sky, shoulders away from the ears. Firm that back thigh. Some of you might feel that back calf as well. Let's take a Charlie Angel, those arms to the front, reaching out. Come up to the sky. And then open the hands, bring the elbows out to the side. Open through the chest. Let's try again. Reach to the sky. Bring it forward, reaching out in front. Back up to the sky. And open. We did it 3 times on the first side, so we're going to do once more here. Reach up. Bring it forward. Reach up. And slide it down. Great work, guys. Inhale, reach up. Now revolve it. Right hand comes at a diagonal to the outside of the left leg. Then rotate the torso looking left. Keeping your back heel down. Squeeze your back glute. Both arms reach back to the sky. Open those hands behind you now. If you can, interlace the fingers, pull back to open through the chest. Then from the hip, begin to take a bow, tipping forward. Lengthen out through the crown of the head so the back stays nice and long and flat. Feeling the left glute engage when you tip forward. Breathe nice and deep. Feel that left quadricep working hard. Inhale, arms go back up. Woo, being grateful that's done, right? Lift your back heel, ease on out of that by sliding that foot up. Arms to the side, shake the hips out for a second if you need to. Remember, go to the wall if you feel unsteady. Pick your right heel up off the ground if you can. Option 2, foot hovers off the floor, working on balance from there. And then the next option, of course, is to elevate that knee. Next one is to rotate, and last one is to also rotate the head. Feel the option that is right for you today and work within that. Feeling free to adjust at any time, either up or down in intensity. And release. Step that foot down. Shake those legs out. Well done, guys. Shake those knees. Relax those hips. Let's do a couple of sun circles, just the circles. So this time I want you to take your feet a little wider than your hips. And now you can either stay with the half circles where we just come halfway down, or if you have the back flexibility, we're going to go all the way down. So please take a deep breath in. Drop out to the right and give me a big circle. Bend your knees all the way around. And if that didn't feel good, go back to just coming halfway down. Around and all the way up. Back to the right side 2 more times. Circle, pull against your fingers, reach all the way out and around. Last time to the left side, bend the knee slightly. On, reach up, look up, and exhale, and release it down. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see again. We're going to go back to stepping our left foot back again. And now this time I want you to turn that foot out sideways. So your feet look like 9 o'clock position. Then stretch the hands out, one front, one back. They should be lined up with one another. We're going to bend our right knee and press forward so we're finding warrior 2. That tail is turned under, our abdominal muscles are lifted, our shoulders are sitting down away from our ears. We open our knee towards our pinky toe so that we can visually see our big toe. Good, take some deep breaths. We're going to flow a little bit, so we're going to practice each position. Slowly come down into right angle, opening that left shoulder and left side of your torso. Hand can be on the thigh, elbow on the thigh. Those of you that have bigger range of motion this morning, you can bring your fingertips to the floor. Then we'll come back to warrior 2. And then we'll reverse it. Keeping the knee bent, we'll reach our right hand to the sky with our palm turned in, so you can see your palm. Then we'll come up, straighten the legs out, shift the hips back, and lower into triangle pose. Triangle pose is like right angle, except the legs are straight, opening up again through the left side of our torso. All right, can we put it together? Inhale those arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, hold. Exhale into right angle. Inhale, hold. Exhale, reverse warrior. Keep the knee bent. Reaching, inhale, hold. Exhale into triangle, legs straight. Open up through the left shoulder. One more time. Inhale up. Reset. Exhale into warrior 2. Inhale, hold. Exhale into right angle. Inhale, hold. Exhale, keep the knee bent, reverse it. Inhale, hold. Exhale and finish into triangle. Opening up. And then rise up. Good job. Turn your toes straight ahead, or straight to the side, I guess, if you're facing forward. So now our legs are wide. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Walk your chest over to your right knee, holding there. Feeling that deeper stretch up the back of your leg. Good, now leave your left hand either on the floor where it's at or bring it to the outside of your right leg and hold on to the leg. And then we're going to reach our right arm to the sky, going into fan, or a little spinal twist here. And then come on down. And then let's bring our hands to our thighs and bend our knees. And then roll up nice and slow. Good, and then you'll step your feet forward and switch your feet out. If you're facing forward like me sideways, you're just gonna turn your left toes out. So now our left toes are forward, our right toes are sideways, so our feet look like 3 o'clock position if you oriented the clock with your left foot being at 12. Right? Deep breath, inhale those arms up, looking over your left hand. Bend your left knee, finding warrior 2. So this first time we'll go slow. Draw your abs in, set the shoulders down, open that big toe, or open up the knee towards your pinky toe so you can see your big toe. Good, now we'll come down into right angle, opening the right side of our torso. So really lift the rib cage, open the chest, reach through the hand, opening up through the shoulder. Inhale, press back up, keep the legs bent, but reverse it. So now we're lengthening through the left side of our torso. Shoulder is soft. Come to neutral with the legs straight and fold into triangle or Trikonasana. Opening up again through this whole side of our body, rolling that shoulder blade back. And we put it together. Draw the abs in. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, hold. Exhale, right angle. Inhale, hold. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, hold. Straighten the legs out. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, hold. Come up, reset. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, hold. Exhale, right angle. Open it up. Exhale into reverse warrior. Inhale as you hold. And triangle pose, shoulder down. And then slowly come up. Beautiful. Turn your toes so they're facing straight forward, both in the same direction. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive out over your legs. Shake your head out, relaxing through your shoulders. Walk your hands now over to your left leg, drawing your nose towards the left knee. Keeping your right hand wherever it's at, either on the leg or on the floor. Open your left arm to the sky, rotating. Hands come back down to the floor, and now we're going to come all the way down to the floor. So step your feet back, drop your knees down, and let's press into child's pose. Draw your tail back towards your heels, drop your forehead down, relax your elbows to the ground. Just let the body release for a moment and just breathe. Today we're going to do half bow pose. So I want you to come forward now, and I want you to bring yourself all the way down onto your abdomen and chest. Reach your right hand out in front of you. We're going to bend our left knee. If you cannot reach your foot, you can either take your towel, wrap it around and hold that, or you can just stay right here and work on pressing your hip into the floor. If you're able, I want you to take and reach back and grab the top of that foot and really pull that heel in towards your glute so you start to feel the quadricep, the top of that thigh. Nice deep breath here. This also in a moment is going to help to open up that left shoulder as well. So if you have a hold of your foot now, I want you to push your foot into your hand and try to lift your knee off the ground and then feel the left side of your chest and your left shoulder stretch as well. Good. Then release that knee back down and release the foot down. We're going to take the arms and we're going to slide our left hand underneath our right now. So our left hand goes underneath our right and we're reaching out to the side of the room. And then if you can, walk your right hand over the top. So you're kind of tying your arms in a little knot. It's called knot pose. Drop your chin to your chest and then press the chest down. And you should feel a really fantastically deep stretch there on the back of that left shoulder. Right through the side of the shoulder as well. Good, then release those, unwind them, set the chest down and reach your hands behind you. Interlace the fingers and open up the chest and see if you can lift your chest a little into locust pose. And then release it down. Good, so we'll do those three all on the other side. Left arm reaches out in front of you. Bend your right knee, and if you can, grab the foot. If not, just keep it bent and reach for it. Pulling the heel in towards the glute, feeling a quadricep stretch here with this first part. And then if you're able, press the foot into the hand, lift the knee slightly off the ground, look forward towards your extended arm. It's a little bit of back work there as well. Release the knee down, release the foot. Take this right arm now, slide it underneath your left as close to the chest as you can. Cross that right leg over like you're tying your arms in a knot. Drop the chin down to your shoulder, let your head relax. You may not have realized you were a little tight or sore in your shoulders until you did the stretch, right? It's a really great opener for the medial and posterior deltoid, the side and the back of that shoulder. Great job. It also helps to open your upper back as well. Shake those arms out in front of you, drop the chest, and then see if you can do the reverse stretch of that, which would be to link the fingers together and lift those arms in chest expansion. And then if your back says, okay, I can do this, lift the chest up a few inches, looking diagonally in front of you, keeping your neck in line with your spine. If that's too much on your lower back this morning, set the chest down and just do the arm portion. Great work. Release it. Hands come underneath you. See if you can push yourself up. And let's find child's pose one more time. Drop your hips back towards your heels. Let your forehead drop back down towards the mat. Good, and then come on up. All right, let's have a seat, guys. I'm going to still face sideways so you can see better. We're going to take our legs, extend them all the way out in front of us, shake those knees out. And today we're going to do earthquake. We already did boat's pose at the beginning of class, so let's kind of add a variation to that. It's like boat's pose, except our legs are straight. So we're going to take our feet about hip distance apart, and I want you to flex your ankles as if your feet were lying against the wall. We'll reach our arms straight out in front of us, palms facing each other. Zip those abs in and see if you can sit a little taller with the crown of your head facing up. Then from here, we tip back with a flat, straight back until we feel those abs engage. You might even feel a little earthquake going on in there. Now you certainly can stay right there. Some of you might be able to go a bit harder and reach those arms over your head. That gives you some bigger earthquake, doesn't it? So if that doesn't feel good for you, you're going to stay here. Do what you can. Keep breathing. Now lift up to a straight spine and fold over your legs. Drawing your chin. We're going to let our back release today, so you can let it round a little bit here if you like. Slowly, we'll roll up from that and bend our right knee in right next to the side of our left. Sit up tall and take your left hand, wrap it around that right thigh. Right hand comes behind you as we rotate to look over our back shoulder. Keep that back shoulder relaxed. Back to the front. Right ankle crosses to the left thigh. Hands behind you, sit tall. Bend the left knee and reach up through the crown of the head to open up that right glute, outer thigh and glute. The taller you sit close to your leg, the deeper that stretch becomes. And of course, the further you pull your left knee in, the deeper the stretch as well. Beautiful. Release the feet out. Let's do it all on a second time on the other side. Hands out, ankles flexed, chest up, tip back for earthquake. Zip those abs in as tight as you can. Pulling in here, hands can be out in front, or for more of a challenge, you can reach those arms and lengthen them over your head. Nice breath here. I'll come back for those of you with the first option. Then we all come up and relax the feet and fold forward. Slowly roll up to a straight spine, bending our left knee in, right hand wraps, left hand goes back, rotate into your left leg. Unwind back to the beginning. Cross your left ankle to your right thigh, hands behind you. Slide your right leg in. Sit nice and tall, opening that knee to the side. And release. Well done. We're going to roll it down. So here's where you want to grab your towel or your tie or strap, whatever you have with you. So just come on down, ease on down to your back, please. And then just kind of readjust your hips so you feel nice and straight. Good, and then we're going to start with our left leg. So I want you to go ahead and bend your left knee and take your towel or strap, whatever you have, and wrap it around the bottom of your foot. And then I want you to go ahead and extend that leg. So hold on to whatever you have with that leg fully straight and extended. You can do these stretches without this, but I find that you'll get a better stretch if you have them. Gets you into the right position for your back and the right position for your leg. Now, if you want to make this deeper, you'll just simply pull that leg closer to your body, but keep it straight. So if you have to bend it, you're too close to your body. Release it a little further away from you. Good, now take that strap or towel and just hold it only in your right hand, please. Left hand comes to the floor to the side. Slowly begin to let your right leg open to the right. So you're opening it to the side until you feel the inner thigh stretch on that right leg. Keep those shoulder blades down. So if you start to roll over onto your right side and your left side lifts, then you went too far. Keep it open. Then gently bring the leg up Make sure you're still in so you feel the hamstring stretch, but now let it kind of shift just past your face to the left. Ooh, and you'll find piriformis. That's right there under your glute on the side of your leg. It's a lovely stretch. It really is tight for most of us. And when that piriformis gets tight, it can affect our lower back as well as our knees and our hips. So this is a really good stretch to do. You have to make sure you're still pulling in though, so you feel the hamstring. And then the foot has to shift past your midline, so past your nose to the left. Got it? Good job. Bring it to center, release. Let your hand relax, because sometimes that's a lot on those fingers, especially if you have arthritis. Shake, maybe rub your hands out, stretch those arms out, and then we'll do it all on the other side. So go ahead and bend your left knee in, and again, wrap that towel or strap around the bottom of your foot, whatever feels comfortable, and then just first start with it, gently extending up, so you feel your hamstring as well as probably your calf. Take some deep breaths, try to relax. And then release your right hand so both ends of the strap are in your left. Slowly and gently we'll open the left knee to the side. Don't rush it or force it. Until you feel the inner thigh stretch. Right shoulder blade should still be down. On up, pause where you started, make sure you readjust, keep the leg pulled in so you feel hamstring. Now let it shift slightly to the right. It's like it's going to like maybe the 1 or 2 o'clock position, so it's not going to go very far. Your hips still stay on the ground, your glutes are still on the ground. Pull in. Oh, such a good stretch. It's one of my favorites right here. Back to neutral, release the tire, the strap, set it down. Shake your fingers out, rub your hands, stretch them if that feels good, and release. Slide your feet in a little closer to your glutes with the knees right over the ankles. And then let's press up into bridge pose just to open those hip flexors from all the flexion that we just did. Deep breath in through your nose. And out through your nose or out through your mouth if that feels better. And then let your hips float back down to the floor. Bend both knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a big hug. Pedal your ankles. Circle them around. Circle the other direction. And then bring the legs to tabletop. Both arms go out to the side, palms facing upward. Very slowly, let your legs drop to your right side. Rotate your head if you can to your left. Feeling the stretch through your back. Feel free to close your eyes if that feels better. Head to center, left leg comes up first, then the right leg. Legs back in tabletop, make sure you feel square and straight, and then slowly lower your legs to the left as you look to your right. Head back to center, right leg back up, left leg joins it. Slowly lower your feet down to the floor and slide your legs all the way out if it's good for you. Shake those knees out, shake your hands out, slide your hands down to your hips and let your palms open to the side. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let's finish with Savasana. Let your toes open to the side, feeling that release all the way up from the hip down. Let your fingers curl slightly in towards your palms. Let your cheeks and your jaw soften. Today I want you to find something to focus on. So as you inhale, I want you to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then as you exhale, count backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you could please count in your head as you breathe in, counting up as you breathe in, and counting backwards as you exhale. And as you keep your attention on that count, the mind stays clear and quiet. You might start to feel things relax. Feel your jaw soften. Your lips might separate when that happens. Feel your shoulders relax. Feeling the space between your shoulders, across your chest, grow wider. If your mind starts to wander, gently remind yourself to go back to counting. 4 counts in slowly as you inhale. Count backwards 4 counts as you exhale. Let your eyelashes just barely touch your face, letting your eyes, cheeks, and forehead smooth back out into your scalp. Let your tongue feel heavy and the tip of your tongue touch the roof of your mouth. The back of your tongue presses down. Feel the oval shape your throat makes. And see if you can hear your breath as you inhale, hitting the back of your throat. Finding time and space to let every muscle, every bone, every joint, every cell in your body release, recover, relax. Imagine your body feeling lighter and lighter with every breath. Can you imagine your body feeling brighter, lighter, and brighter? Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, bend your knees one at a time, letting your lower back relax and release. And when you're ready, reach your arms out to the side and then roll over onto your right side, feeling free to let your bottom arm come underneath you to rest your head. Take a breath or two there, and then when you're so ready, slowly open your eyes. And then when you feel like your head has adjusted to this position, gently push yourself all the way up. And we'll come back to where we began class in Sukhasana, seated easy pose, legs crossed. Good, sitting up nice and tall once you're with me. Let's take and roll those shoulders back a few times. And then feel free to roll the head gently from right to left. Go at your own pace. Maybe turn your head right and left gently. And then find that middle point. Breathe in. Let's reach our arms to the sky. Exhale as you're pressing through the air. One more time. Deep inhale, reaching high to the sky. This time, hold those hands up. Together, we press the fingers into one another and slowly exhale, drawing your hands to your heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Please let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to leave a comment or friend me on Facebook if you have a more personal question. Otherwise, I'll be back on Friday for cardio strength interval. And as always, feel free to watch these videos as often as you need. And we hope that it is helping you and that we are staying connected together. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.